Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Lynn Carey, and today I just wanted to talk about creating more grace or bliss moments in day-to-day life. I think sometimes we think it has to be this dramatic turn of events or miracles that have to happen to create the bliss state. But really it's simple things. And I was sitting out on my step the other night, and a storm was just finishing. And I saw on one side of the sky was a rainbow. Half of a rainbow, and on the other side it was really, really dark clouds. And I thought, isn't that a metaphor for life? We need the dark clouds in order to get the rainbow, to create the rain. We need that as all the cycle of life. And we need the contrast in life in order to create. But so many of us get stuck in perceiving that dark cloud or that contrast as negative. And we feel like we're victims, or we get stuck there in perpetuating this dark side of the story, when really we just need to focus on the rainbow. They might not show up as often, right, as a dark cloud, but I think the more we learn to focus on the rainbow or the positive side of life or the perspective of brightness, then that happens more often. And you trust in the flow of life, that everything that is happening for you is serving for your highest soul purpose. We came here to explore the density, right? Because we already knew love and light, and we're here to become masters at creating our heaven on earth in this density. And the more we do that, the lighter and brighter life becomes. And you look to wait for your guidance to act. You wait for inspiration. You know to follow your bliss. You know to feel if something resonates or not, the way it makes you feel inside. And that is a practice. Turning back in instead of being distracted with all the outer chatter and all the stuff. And then another example that I had that same evening was I was watching a video. It was actually a Wendy Kennedy channeling the ninth dimensional Palladians, which I love. And in the middle of it, I just decided, I'm like, I think I want to go just clean the inside of my car. Just like wipe it out, shake out the mats, just do a quick light cleaning. And I thought, well, I could wait till the video's done. I'm like, but no, I feel like doing it right now. So I paused the video, I ran out to the car, did what I had to do, and I came back in to resume watching the video. And within 5 minutes of me getting in, a big storm came through. And it was pouring down raining. And I thought, if I didn't listen to that guidance at that moment, I would be delayed in going to my car because the storm lasted a couple of hours. So I thought, isn't it amazing that we really do have everything that we need in life if we learn to listen to the guidance. And if we're not so quick to judge when a dark cloud comes in that we did something wrong, but that maybe it's leading us to something better, like giving us a rainbow at the end. So that's the magic of becoming a master creator in life. And if we can learn to listen to ourselves more, look for the positive in every situation, trust that the darkness is unfolding and leading us somewhere and giving us an enlightened end. This is learning to live in the grace state. This is learning to live in the bliss state. And these are more words that we can use to create what we want in our reality, right? It's all tools, because we've been so trained in the matrix to look outside of ourselves, to listen to the propaganda, to do what society tells us to do, which leaves so many people depressed and desperate and poor and in poverty and in disease, when really we could be living in abundance, joy, health, wealth, wisdom. This is where we have to change our perspective, because it's so automatic that we want to get stuck in the dark side, right? When really we need to train ourselves to let life be easy. Let it unfold. Let it be simple. So we can release all these chains that bind us to really create our heaven here on earth. So, thanks for watching.